Yo, we're at the Dallas Card Show, a 3-day show. Yesterday was the first day. We went crazy, but this is what we got left. Kind of went a little ham and started buying a bunch of these graded guards because they look great. But hold on, let me pull it out. You think I'm playing, right? You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? Come on now. so yeah, we're excited, man. We're gonna see how it goes. We're kind of towards the back, so as far as like making the most out of the day, we might have to go around make some vendor to vendor deals, but we'll see how it goes. Tune in for some crazy. All right, lessons with Los. So today we had somebody come by. Yo, Yu-Gi-Oh! We've been doing this for a minute now. You know we preach Yu-Gi-Oh! That's me, all right? But anywho, Mirror Wall, right? This is a good example. So last solds on this guy were around February for like 190. Now the problem is there's no listings on eBay at all. So at what point do you determine the price, right? Somebody came around, they were just like 90% last sold. It's a respectable offer, don't get me wrong. But how do you value this if you can't even see any listings that are active on eBay right now? You pretty much determine the price, right? Isn't that what a pop count is? So do I value it at 200 or 190 or whatever it was? Or do I value it at whatever I feel like it's worth? It could be 1,000. So that's a predicament now. But honestly, I'm just happy to see that there's interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming back, especially with all the overframe stuff coming out. What would you guys do? What would you value it? If there's no current comps, but the last sold was relatively steady, what would you do?
Can I check out the Zapdos?
The Zapdos? Yeah, you can pull it out, Ben. So the Slifer, I feel like this is the same one. It's going for like around $2.
Yeah.
I'll buy it, but it's like if that's something you want to let go for, like, you know, for that.
You know what you?
I'll pick up the 3 just to like have it as a showpiece, honestly.
I'll let him do his.
To like 7.
I just didn't want to hold on to it.
These are the ones that I'm mainly interested in, just because I want it for my personal collection. I appreciate you showing me though, man. I'll take a quick look in a second. Hey, what's your name?
Brian.
Brian, nice to meet you. Carlos. Sorry, your name?
Kyle.
Kyle. Carlos.
You can do your deal first, man.
Yeah, so this one mark is around 115.
115.
Yeah, for the English. What are you thinking?
I was hoping around 100, but.
Would you do 110?
Yeah, I'll do 110.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then let me square you away, Brody, with this one. If you have, like, if you know anybody that has Yu-Gi-Oh, like good stuff, like if you want to get my IG, I'm buying, bro. And we're doing 110 on the Zap. Thank you, Ryan. You enjoy, okay?
Kyle,
sorry.
Hey,
Kyle, Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
It's just cool to see the newer stuff too, man. Yo, when they started doing the synchro stuff, I was like, what the f is going on, man? I didn't really understand it. The artworks are always beautiful on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
They are.
You ever played the PlayStation 1 game, the Forbidden Memories?
Yes.
That was my shit, bro. Forbidden Memories was so good. Yeah, like some of these I'm not even familiar with. I remember this Toon World, Queens, Jack, Enemy Controller. I remember that. I remember there was a deck with Enemy Controller and Jinzo, I think it was. Like they were doing some wacky stuff with that. I know these guys, the Water Pond, Gear Free.
You gotta get the hollow stop after that page over there.
Yeah, I'm just happy to look at them though. Ryan, I appreciate you showing me though, man.
Thanks for looking.
Thank you, man. I know, like, I'm gonna continue bringing more and more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff to shows, man.
Yeah.
Try to keep that recognition alive, you know?
Yeah, I know, it's hard.
It's tough, but like I feel like right now the big breakthrough is that overframe stuff they got going on with the serialized cards.
Yeah.
That's what's bringing people back. Those joints are going for like the Dark Magician serialized is like 25K. But it's like hard as hell to pull, but if you
pull it, you pull it.
Yeah, if you pull it, man.
Thank you,
It was a pleasure meeting you, man.
So I have 3 of these Mewtwo's, but they're ungraded from my childhood. Could I just take a look at that one and see like what the condition is like?
Yeah.
So I kind of know what mine is. Mark.
Honestly, so the way I go about it is like the back, you look at the corners first.
Yeah.
If the surface already, like the back surface like this, if this surface is clean, right? Like this inner border, that's step 1. Second, check the corners. If there's no whitening and then the border itself is also intact, that's like you're already leaning towards at least LP to near mint, right? And then the front, you check the surface, any kind of like little bangs or any dents or anything like that. If it doesn't have any of that, it could pretty much be a near mint to mint copy.
With these old cards though, these Diamond and Pros, they're just like so shiny on the sides. So
Right.
I feel like they're like so susceptible to like any type of grease.
And it's funny because PSA considers the 7 and up, right? Like near mint.
Yeah.
But if you ask a vendor on the raw card, that would be more like LP minus to like MP plus.
Yeah.
you're going off a PSA scale versus like what vendors condition cards as, which is like, it's such a weird discrepancy.
It's generous, but it's like, it makes sense.
Are you looking to hold your 3 copies long term or grade or?
I think so, because they're all just childhood cards. I'm like a sentimental guy.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of cards I let go of. I was just like, it's like you get money, but it's like, damn, like, you know, you got the memories and stuff.
Exactly, I guess so. Then it goes up like 3 times.
And that also, yeah, that also helps build on that. Yeah, thanks for sharing that with me. What's your name?
Vinny.
Carlos.
Okay, sure.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Have a good one.
You too, man. How you doing, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, the Dragonite? I haven't gotten any offers yet, but if you want to check it out, I think like in that condition, I'll see it like 70 to 80. I don't know if I'll do it. Yeah, sure. We might make a move on that. Yeah, Crown Zenith, yes.
Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is like one of the best sets ever made.
And then this, I think, is the same. I could do 40 on this. This one is roughly in that same ballpark. It's like around 45 as well. So 40 for this one. I'll do 40, that's okay. Yeah, I love this card, man. I'm trying to get this one in a 10.
Yeah, right?
All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. That's the original Magic Ruler, not Spell Ruler or Spell Ruler. No, this one's unlimited, but it's from the first set. Because they revised the name to Spell Ruler on the second wave after the unlimited run. I'm open to offers, man. I mean,
You want to trades?
what do you have?
Just pick this up. You want to trade that? Like cash on top?
So this one is like, remember from like 55 to 60. I want to be like 180 on it. I know recents are like around 150, but I feel like it's a hard one to come by, man.
I have this at graded right now. It's a 10 contender.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
$1.
What'd you think? So if I did this, it's 60. At 80, it would be 48. It would be about 92 difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass, but thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it, man. Thank you.
What were you at on this?
That one's like 230.
Negotiable?
Maybe. I don't mind holding on to this just because I feel like
I like the card.
having the cameos, I feel like this could easily be a $300 slab. Because like I see listed around like 250, 275. Not sold though, but
How about the Charmeleon?
Charmeleon, that one's like what, 5? What's your offer? 4 flat? Wait, let me see though. I see, actually, you're not too far off on that because the recents are like around 430, 425.
400.
410.
400. Cash.
I'll agree on that one. I'll do 4 on that. Thank you, man. Take care, guys. Hi.
Hey,
Nice,
guys.
nice chain.
Appreciate it. Thank you. You guys having a good show?
Yeah, today's been pretty good actually.
Nice.
Yesterday was more so like less sales but higher value cards moved, so it made up for it.
I'm gonna collect the entirety,
Ooh!
the whole shebang.
You try to do all the starters first ad, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
And a 9, yeah.
What does this even go for in the 9? Because that's
7.
7?
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, it was a Bulbasaur PSA 9 first ad.
Yeah. They're getting harder and harder to come by, which is why I'm like,
Because I think other people master setting, they're like the 10s are way out of reach right now, so it's like the next best thing, right?
9s. Yeah.
I saw there was somebody that collected all 10s, 151.
I have every color back at my house for all the other ones I'm waiting to finish. Charmander, Charmeleon, so I need Zard and Squirtle, finish the greens.
That's cool.
I just picked up, and then I had the Hyper Rare,
Yeah.
and then I just picked up the Metal Hyper Rare. I
Wow.
have both.
Yeah.
Pikachu, Promo Mew,
Yeah.
Promo Mewtwo I have coming from eBay. Alakazam I have coming from eBay. So it's Alakazam, the 3 starters, and Zapdos are all the SIRs. So Zapdos the last one, and Charizard that I'm done with.
Damn, bro.
Dragonair and Psyduck at home waiting for me in the mailbox.
Yeah.
I'm literally almost there. Like, it's crazy.
And the Squirtle is pumped right now too, bro.
So much.
I got it when it was like 200. Now it's like almost 6. 'Cause I was literally contemplating whether I wanted to bring it to the show today.
Then I would have been done with him. I would have had one more.
Oh man. I'm sorry about that, man. That's so cool though.
Thank you. I know some people appreciate it because it's like, it's a project I've been working on.
Yeah.
And of course I get fucked into now of all times, everything popping off. But the stuff that I bought then at least offsets. It's doubled or tripled since I bought it.
I mean that in the future, bro, you're sitting on the freaking gold mine once you finish. I was just like all 10s. All the IRs, SIRs, yeah, it was nuts. I try to keep a good mix though, like some mid-era stuff.
Yeah, no, you got great cards.
Appreciate it.
I remember growing up on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's the next best thing.
This-
I think it's coming up.
Yeah, this thing right here, when last time I was checking, it was like 8,700. Now, lowest list is like 17.5. Everything's going crazy right now.
Crazy. What was your name?
Carlos,
Carlos, Kelsey.
and that's my wife, Corinne.
Hi, Corinne, Kelsey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Have a good show.
You too. Thank you. Yo, I got that sharp kernel. That shit just digging in my shit. What's your offer?
The average at 475. I pay you 90%. It should be 425.
Might be a little too far on that one. I'm good on this. I'll do this one though.
90.
Yeah.
About the one next to it.
The Lytton. I'm seeing 144, 150, and then 135 on this. Two on the same day. 150, 135 on the same day. I want to be as close as I can to 150, but I'm willing to go in between. What are you thinking?
120 would be my best on that. I'm seeing average a little lower, like 137 on the average.
You can do that. So 120 and 90. This one I just picked it up today. This one I'm seeing like around 220 or best.
Pass on that one. I'm seeing more than average of like 175.
175?
Cross platforms.
I see a 180. Oh, I do see a 180 recent on this or best. They do 160?
150 on my best.
I'll hold on this one.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer though, of course.
Got the 9 right there. So
Let me see what you see on this one, because I was seeing like 60s to 70, but
yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'd pay you 55.
yeah, we could do that.
How about
This was tricky, man, because that auction is going on right now. But I do see one that's listed around 250 as well. I feel like I might hold on.
what do you want for it?
I want to be as close to sticker as possible. I'll be honest, bro. So I had it. I think it was like 275.
Get into the low 2s for it or no?
Maybe not. I was actually thinking about PCing this one, to be honest.
What's 100 on that one?
Not a bad offer at all. Last sold that I could see recently was one. Oh, but there was one after that, 97. Can you do 105?
Yeah, 100 on that one.
Okay, we could do it.
I'm good with these ones.
Let's do it. Do a deal with Jason. Buying a couple of the smaller slabs, but still 10s besides the Misty. So we got the Petrarun Pokemon Center in the 10, the Litten in the 10, War Turtle Japanese in a 10, and then the Misty Psyduck in a 9 going out for 365 cash.
Thank you, appreciate it. Very
Thank you,
nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Doing all right. I was just looking at the Gengar card. It's really cool.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I've never seen.
Yeah, this is from the Arceus movie in Japan. Like it was like around that time, like Diamond Pearl era. I have a bunch of the movie stuff. Even these energies are from that movie set too.
Because I seen that Umbreon, I was like, that's gotta be fake.
They did a whole set. It was like they had the Lugia, the Espeon. I think they did it for each energy. They did one Pokemon featured on each energy.
I flew out to Beckett last year because Reddit told me to.
Yeah.
They said it's the best way for certain cards because I don't know how some people just send it away.
Damn, you got some heaters, bro. Holy shit.
Top 3 is like
Shadowless first.
Grand kids cards, but I had some other.
Damn.
So I just flew out and had these graded and stuff. I know it's not PS.
That's heat though, still. Beckett holds its own with vintage though, so it's still value. That's a first in 9? What is that worth, like 50K? Because I just saw somebody came around today, PSA 7, and they were asking 25,000, that same card. So yours is a 9.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be at least like 50 grand. So like the modern had its run and now it's shifting back to vintage, but the people that were smart, they were still sticking to vintage even when the modern was going crazy. Because now everything flipped. Can I get your name? What's your name, man?
Henry.
Henry? Yeah. Carlos, nice to meet you, Henry. Thank you, Henry. It was nice meeting you and talking to you today.
You'll see me tomorrow.
All right, brother. Take care.